Hi and good morning, good night, wherever you are. We have a nice, beautiful workout starting today. We're gonna do thrusters. And before we start with the thrusters, we're gonna obviously warm up. And I'm gonna give you some nice cues on the thrusters so you can do them more easily, more effectively, and being stronger. So stay tuned. Let's start with a warm up. We're gonna start with counterweight squats with a plate. The plate's gonna be in front of a chest, and we're gonna get tight in the core and squat down 10 times with a small pause at the bottom. We try to squat as deep as we can, chest high up, and come up. What we try to mitigate in the squat here is that the butt is not coming up first, but that we're going up and down in one line. Okay, torso high. This is the torso. After that, we're gonna do 10 ground to overhead with the plate. Thumbs come down, back straight, and then up, up. 10 times, and after that, 10 Russian twists. All of that, 3 rounds, just to get our engines going, getting our legs a bit warmed up, and so on. And then we're gonna jump into preparing a thruster. And here is where we're gonna work on our technique to be efficient on the thruster. It's a 6-minute EMOM. So every minute on the minute, we're gonna do 5 thrusters, and we're gonna build up to our maximum load to do those thrusters. To start with the thruster, you're gonna start with doing a squat clean if you can. So we're already practicing the clean. That means if you want to go heavy weight, you really need to come up, extend into a squat, looking at something like that. That's the starting position of the thruster, and the press out above the head. Now to some tips for the thruster is you really need to get the weight on your shoulders, not tucked on your throat and not on your clavicle bones up here. We also don't want to keep the barbell in our hands, because what happens is when the weight gets heavy and we squat down, is the weight's gonna fall forward. So we need to keep the chest straight up, and we have to keep our shoulders underneath the bar. And actually, I don't even need to grip the bar to do a thruster in the initiating phase. So a thruster should basically start with that kind of position. Now, we want to have some fingers on the bar, because when we come up, we're gonna shoot from our hips as fast as we can, so the barbell flies, and then we're gonna grab the bar and push up. Bring it back to the shoulders, let it rest on the shoulders, bring it back down, rest on the shoulders, and so on. Again, I want you to challenge yourself on how heavy you can go in those 5 reps. Then for the workout, we're gonna take off a bit of weight and go for 70% of what you accomplished there. So we say you did 100 kilos, we're gonna go for 70 kilos in the workout. And the workout looks like following. It's an AMRAP of 20 minutes with 2 thrusters, followed by 10 box jumps and kettlebell swings. So let's look at the kettlebell swings. The kettlebell swings, we have the rep scheme of 12, so not many for a kettlebell swing. That means you might want to go heavy on the kettlebell. But I want you to go unbroken. So challenge yourself on having a heavy and going unbroken. and some strategies on this. We're looking at 20 minutes of grinding, and if you're efficient, you might be able to do up to 20 rounds, but let's see if you can aim for maybe somewhere between 15 and 20. It's going to be rough, as you might understand. The 2 thrusters that you're going to start with, they don't take much time. You're going to be done in about 8 seconds. 10 box jumps. If you're fast on the box jumps, that might take you almost 10 seconds. And the swings will also take you about 15 seconds. So all basically done within 1 minute, and you will still have a couple of seconds of breathing. Now, one strategy is to do all the things unbroken, and then kind of wait for the minute to end and then start again. Or you can go a bit slower pace, but try to keep that pace going all the time. So in those box jumps, you try to really maybe recover instead of just getting the heart rate up. And how I recover from the box jumps is that I jump up, and then I step down, nice and easy, but instantly jump up. And I just try to keep a sustainable pace where I can breathe, and usually after 5 to 7 of those, I feel like my pulse is coming down a bit, and then I can do more explosive jumps on the box. Those would look something like this, where you rebound on the floor and jump up immediately. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked to see how it goes for you guys. 20 minutes, it's going to be rough. Those last 12 minutes will be rough. So look forward to seeing you doing this, and remember, take your score of this one. I think this will be repeated sometime in the future. See you next time. Bye.